Hello and welcome back to Jimmy's World. Today we've got a mission for the old Cameron here that we're building into the world's fastest airplane, but we're running into some problems, which is not unusual on Jimmy's World because what could possibly go wrong? Today we are going to check that gear door down there because it's holding us open and it's like a big parachute holding this airplane back. The other thing that we've got to do is we ripped off some of our 200-mile-an-hour tape. Come here, I'll show you. So that happened. Apparently we got going a little faster than what this tape here could hold. The other thing that happened is right there, starting to peel up. So what we've got to do is clean all that off, double check all the rest of our tape, because that kind of is a dangerous thing, having all that tape around your control surfaces. Not a good idea to have it come loose in flight at over 200 miles an hour. So we need to clean that. We need to put some new, better, bigger, stickier stuff on it. And then we're gonna take a camera and we're gonna mount under the wing so I can keep an eye on that gear door. I think we may know what's wrong with it, but we're gonna have to fly it and then cycle the gear about 5 or 6 times because I think there might just be a little bit of air in the hydraulic system. And we had an adjustment under here to make. Come here, I'll show you. See this little thing right here? When you push up on it, like that, when the gear goes up, hits that, it then sends hydraulic fluid through there, around to there, which eventually goes to this arm right here, which then closes that. So what we did was we adjusted this a little bit down so that it would kick in a little sooner than what it was before. So that is the other thing that we did to it. Fingers crossed it's gonna work and be just fine. One other thing, the old money to noise converter in here. You see, I had some fancy electronic ignition magnetos from Lycoming and I put them on every one of my airplanes. However, I kind of messed them up and broke both of them, which is crazy to think because only I could break those things. And so I had to send them back. They're checking them, redoing them, and then I'll get them back. However, the spark plugs that are in here, I opened the spark plugs up so that they could have a bigger spark and put, you know, more fire, more power, yeah, more power. However, I had to put the old ones back on. They don't have near the power that those other ones do, so now it's not running as smooth, which means we gotta pull it off, pull the spark plugs back out, close those up a little bit so that it'll run a lot smoother, and we gotta do that before we take off. Enough of this chit chat, let's get to work. Oh, I love this airplane so much. Power rules. Airplane engines have spark plug on top and bottom. Basically 2 of everything. So that if something was to go wrong while you're flying, you got a backup. It's a good thing. I like that kind of thing. Especially some of the stuff that we're trying here. Also, this is an experimental airplane, which means some guy built this in his garage. That was Byron, and he did a fantastic job. He spent 8,000 hours building this airplane, and it shows. I mean, it really is phenomenal. If I'm honest, better than the production airplanes. The gaps are tighter, just the fitment of everything is much, much better. What that means legally is I'm allowed to work on it and do pretty much anything I want to it, with the exception of its annual inspection. And for the experimental world, it's called a condition inspection. Because I didn't build it, I can't do that inspection to deem it airworthy. However, Byron, the guy that built it, or if I would have built it, I would be able to put it on there and say, yep, this is airworthy, and do my inspection. I mean, let's face it, you were the guy that built it. It's hard to believe I've had this airplane for almost a year now. That's kind of crazy. It is coming up on its annual inspection period. We're gonna be taking all the panels off of it. We're gonna be basically stripping this thing down and checking everything on the airplane. All the control surfaces, the cables, the pulleys, everything on it. Maybe while we're doing that, we might have to see if we can put some parts on the engine, inside the engine, to make it go a little faster. What do you guys think? Can we add some more BTUs to the money to noise converter? I think we can indeed. Coffee. Oh, look. Hot rod, boys. Whew. I don't have a work table thingy yet, so we gotta try to be as gentle as we can with the airplanes. Pop these plugs off, and I'll show you the difference between the spark plug gaps. And you'd think like it's literally like this big right here, and you wouldn't think that little tiny bit makes a difference, but it really does. Spark plug holder thingy. You can see on the top, one bottom, two top, two bottom, three top, three bottom, and so on. Pretty handy little contraption there. And then we have our cockroach antennas that tell us what the size needs to be, and our little squisher. So this was number 3 top, 1 top. So right here, 18 and 20 seconds. Ours is 18. So you gotta stick it right there like that. And you see how it's way bigger. I gap these up to about 35 thousandths, so we need to squish those down quite a bit. Take that thing, that off. Take that thing, line it up. Take our little clamp, squeeze down on it. We're gonna check it with that. Just a little bit more. There we go. See how it hangs up just a tiny bit? That's what we want. Perfect. Okay, now we rotate that spark plug around and do the other side. Nice. Oh, that's much better. That is what it should be. It's hard to tell, but one spark plug, the space between that center probe and the outside is smaller. Get these two done, and then we just gotta do the rest of them the same way. Gotta get them started young. What you doing there, buddy?
I'm taking the spark plug off.
Take the spark plug off?
Yeah.
Nice. Good work. Thank you, Silas. Couldn't have done this without you. You helped change the spark plugs, get this cowling on and off. 12-year-old's doing work, but hey, his birthday is in 1 week. He'll be 13, a flippin' teenager in my house. It'll be okay, Jimmy. What could possibly go wrong? Okay, we gotta put our toilet, no kidding, this is a sewer plug thing. It's kind of funny still. We gotta put that. Ironically, the sewer plug goes in the intake. Go figure that, how ironic that is. Now we need to get the cowling back on the top. Let's double check our work. Sure, look around. Nothing came loose. There's no massive oil leaks. Everything, we got all of our tools. Always check that one. You'd be surprised just how often tools get left in things after being worked on. Happens all the time. Alrighty. This thing has such a tight fit on it, which is good. Tells you how very particular he was building it. There it goes. Now it's time to put 400 little screws in this thing. Alright. Oh, you gotta be freaking kidding. Oh, the last 2 screws! And they decided, who put a hole in the top of this thing anyway? Well, let's take them all back apart. I feel like I've done this already. I know where the heck did those screws go? Oh, here, found that one. There's one. There's another one. Now what sucks is these are stainless steel, which means they're not magnetic. So we can't just put a magnet down in there and scoop it up. We have to find it. I don't even know how many we dropped. I think we're gonna have to take this one off too, because I heard some, oh yeah. There's one way down in there. Silas, I need you to count how many screw holes are on this whole thing, and then we gotta count how many screws we are so we know how many we still gotta find. Get counting. I'm gonna go get something long and grabby to grab that. Good luck! Silas counted 34 screws. And we homeschool, so we know that that is accurate. Good and bad here. The good news is we found all of them. Bad news is, except for one. Well, we found it, we just can't get to it. And it's wedged down inside there, underneath the engine thing down here. We can't get to it unless we take the entire thing apart. However, we know about it, and in Jimmy's World fashion, I deem that not a safety concern, because it's down in there as one little screw, and it's not going anywhere. It can't get out of wherever it's in, the little pocket down there. And the only way to get that off is basically to disassemble this whole side of the engine, which we will be doing very soon because we've got some Go Fast goodies to put inside these right here to make some more BTUs out of this money to noise converter. So we'll get that screw here very quickly, but we did find all the rest of them, so we're good there. Put everything back together. Now we just need to clean up and retape this, which should only take a few minutes, mount the camera, and then go check the gear on this thing as we head down south to go look at a very special donation that a guy called us about, and he was one of the firemen that was driving the boat that saved the plane on the Hudson, and as if that couldn't get any crazier, he was also there on 9/11 in New York helping those people get out of the towers. So this guy is just crazy cool. We're gonna go check it out, and he's making a big donation to Wings of Compassion so that we can go help other veterans and their families, and especially now with those people that were affected by the hurricane. Let's get this thing done so we can boogie on, Silas. Yeah. Peeled what was left of the tape off of it, rub it down with some of the alcohol, clean. Boy, this thing really needs a bath, doesn't it? Whew. Oh, nice. That is looking really good. Yes, I like it. See what that bottom. Ooh, that is a lot of dirt coming off of there. Yeesh. And we want the good stuff. We want the 91%, the 182 proof. We don't want any of that lesser 140 proof stuff. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Dry up a little bit. This is the super sticky stuff, and much thicker than the other. Bing! Just like that. Trim that little bit back here, like so. Yes! Fantastic. Bam, just like that. Whew, that was super quick and easy. I like that, like your mom. Now we just gotta pre-flight it, make sure it's safe, nothing's falling off of the airplane or about to fall off. Kick the tires, light the fires, baby. Let's roll. Oh yeah, it's like putting on a pair of pants.
It is a pair of pants.
A tight-fitting pair of pants. You also can't have anything in your pockets because you sit on it. And remember to get the keys out of your pocket before you sit down. Let's go ahead and fire this thing up. All right, Silas. Are you ready?
Yeah.
You gotta say it with me. Can I get a clear prop? Act 1, Act 2. Both sound pretty good. We are ready to take off. We'll go down here, rotate at 90.
1033 Alpha.
Full Land City Airport, 8361 Echo, departing runway 10, Plant City.
All right, instruments are good to go. Mixture's up. There we go. Airspeed is alive. There's rudder is alive.
Slim City, Unico, Missouri,
Yes.
560, light forward, Raleigh, check.
Yes. Getting light. I like it. 70. And let's go ahead and take off.
Last clear.
Gears coming up.
Full Land City traffic, Lancer 8261 Echo, departing area to the south, Plant City.
Hey, look at that. I forgot to hit record, but our gear is up, so we're gonna do a top speed run and see just how fast this girl will go. All right, let's climb. There's 1,600 feet a minute, man. That is freaking fantastic. 17, boost pump coming off. Fuel pressure staying good. Full power. Our temperatures are good. We got one that's a little hot. Yeah. So we'll nose it over, get some speed, some more fuel to it. There we go. It's coming down now. Oh yeah, this thing feels really good. How's our tape doing? Well, that one's coming up a little bit, but the rest of it's holding. Alright. Man, this thing climbs effortlessly too. It's crazy. What do you think, Silas? Yeah?
You can tell how fast we're going.
Yeah, that's true. It's crazy we're already at 5,500 feet. And we're doing 136 knot ground speed right now, which is, I mean, not really fast, but for our climb out speed, that's pretty good. 6,000 for 9,500. I want to show you how sensitive this airplane is. Look at how I control the stick right here. You just barely take one finger and it stays there. Take one finger and it stays that way. It's fantastic. That's it.
Left downwind to runway 32, Tampa North.
Love this thing. I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. And hallelujah, the gear came up. I bet it was just that adjustment over there. That's all it needed. Just a little love, a little attention. Here, let's see if that camera is still on there. Well, I think it is. It's trying to connect. Yep. That's pretty cool. 9,200. We're going to go ahead and start leveling out.
5 miles to the northeast.
And now watch our speed climb. Go ahead and close your vent.
Double in, ring and left down.
Tampa North, Sundowner, 5154.
There's 170.
Back taxi and runway 32, Tampa North.
Southeast.
There we go. Now we're starting to cook. Isn't it amazing how light the controls are on this thing?
That's pretty nice.
We got to go down just a little bit. We're going up.
Got somebody right in front of us.
Yeah, but they're 20,000 feet above us. No, sorry, they're 2,000 feet above us. So we're good. There we go. Try to keep us right at 9,500. And that blue arrow on that magenta line right there.
Airways traffic.
Oh yeah, this sucker is cooking.
5 miles out.
I like it. Alright, I got the controls. I got the controls. Go ahead and open up. Just crack it a little bit. There we go. Isn't that better?
That's gotta be my favorite plane now.
What, the Lancer?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's so nice.
It is. It is so stinking nice to fly. You can just...
And it's a stick.
Wow. Wow. It's like a little fighter jet, man. This thing is fantastic. Gear controls. Alright, keep us at 9,500 and that green dot on that magenta line. So we gotta go that way just a little bit. Yeah, you're doing good.
3 miles to the northeast.
I mean, it's amazing to look out, and everything looks like it's going faster underneath of us than any of the rest of the airplanes. Except maybe the 310. That one's pretty fast too. Still not as fast as this one. This one is still 20 knots faster than that airplane. Every time I fly with Flying Eyes. Go to flyingeyesoptics.com, save yourself 10% when you use the code JimmysWorld, Flying Eyes. And remember to get non-polarized when you're flying. It's the only way you can see all the glass stuff. I made that mistake once. Well, I wonder if those, all the speed tape and everything on here did not make a bit of difference for the speed, but I am down almost a gallon an hour in fuel burn. I'm at 8.9, 9.0 gallons an hour doing the same speed, 194 knots that we were doing before. That's incredible. I wonder if that's what's making it more, the airflow over a little better. But you'd think that it'd be able to go faster as well. I don't get it. 9 gallons an hour at 193 knots. I'll take it. Yes, I will. I'll take it. How amazing is this airplane to fly?
That's pretty cool.
And we're doing well over 200 miles an hour. So 193 knots, well our ground speed's 190 knots. 190 times 1.15, that's 218 miles an hour is how fast we're going right now. So you've driven something over 200 miles an hour before, way before you ever got your license, or before you've ever driven a car.
Well, I've driven a car.
Over at Poppy's?
Yeah, Poppy's.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And plenty of golf carts.
Well, yeah, golf carts.
And go-karts.
Yeah, man, this thing is just cooking. Ow. What I need to do is put a piece of string up here so I can see if this slip skid indicator is accurate, because you can tell because the string will be straight over the airplane. Where this, I mean, that's supposed to be accurate, but it seems different to me, like the airplane is going like this, going through the air, so I'm not sure what's going on with that.
It keeps swerving to that side a bit.
Yeah, well, we got wind coming to this side, so that's what's going to be doing it, is the wind is pushing us that way. Yeah, so we got 5 knots of headwind, which makes sense because our ground speed is only 184 knots. Yeah, that's fantastic. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take controls. My controls.
You got controls?
I got controls. Come on, almost. There's 200 knots. Nice.
A261 Echo, I've got to do some 360s to get below this Charlie, but there's a cloud cover right here. Who do I call to get permission to go into that Charlie so I can stay clear of the clouds?
Well, you can contact Miami on contact Miami departure on 128.6.
128.6, A261 Echo.
With you.
228 Mike Hotel, departure ident. 228 Mike Hotel, radar contact, climb maintain 3000.
3000, 228 Mike Hotel. Miami Center, this is Lancer A261 Echo with you at 6,000.
November 8216 Echo, Miami approach. What's your, where are you?
Currently 20 miles northwest of North Perry. I'm trying to get permission to go into this Charlie so I can land at North Perry.
Type aircraft, you said you were a Lancer?
Affirmative, and I'm squawking 0170.
And you wanted to go to North Perry, correct?
Affirmative.
8216 Echo, squawk 4327, ident.
4327, ident. 8261 Echo.
Traffic alert, November 734 Bravo Hotel, 2 o'clock, 1 mile, westbound 2000, indicated type unknown.
Bravo Hotel looking.
Just dump down to 1600 for me.
1600, Bravo Hotel.
November 812, Juliet, if you can, climb a little higher for center hand up so they can take a radar on you. 8216 Echo, radar contact, 6,400 indicated. Altimeter is 3007 and start a VFR descent down to 3,000 if you can.
Affirmative. Am I clear to go through that Charlie then?
Yeah, if you want to turn southbound, you're clear to enter class Charlie.
Affirmative. 8261 Echo, I'm going to stay clear of these clouds and stay VFR. 8261 Echo.
Okay. I was looking at that going, good Lord, that is some crazy airspace right there. And as soon as we have an opening in these clouds, we are going to head on down like right now.
This is really cool.
Yeah, this is pretty
Number
cool.
8216 Echo, do you want the RNAV 10 right?
Yeah, that's fine. 8261 Echo.
Too late. Contact Miami Center 135.6. Just cancel with them.
135.6 Miami Center, number 228 Mile Hotel.
Number 734 Bravo Hotel. Contact Opalaca Tower 134.67.
Alright, we're down low, so boost pumps are coming on. Mixture is rich. And this is the part that I don't like about this airplane, is it is bumpy. Alright, let's go ahead and slow this thing down. I do not have the airport in sight yet.
4216 Echo, you have North Ferry.
8261 Echo, I am still looking for it.
Alright, the airport is 11 o'clock and 9 miles.
Yeah, I think it's right there.
Oh, 9 miles.
261 Echo, just let's do this. If you can, fly heading 120. That'll take you right to the airport.
8261 Echo, I got eyes on the airport.
Okay, 8216 Echo, contact North Ferry Tower 132.1 today.
32.1, I appreciate your help.
Welcome.
North Ferry Tower, 8261 Echo, with you at 1,200 feet inbound for full stop. 10 right, please.
Number, is it 8261 Echo or 16 Echo?
8261 Echo.
Number 8261 Echo, North Bay Tower. Fly southbound, join final runway 10 right, report turn and final.
Fly south 10 right, report on final. 8261 Echo. This is how high off of the ground I was, all the way from Texas.
Number 61 Echo, traffic 11 o'clock, 2 miles on final, 20 left, 1,200.
Why couldn't you climb?
Hey, affirmative, traffic inside, I'll be following him.
November 16 Echo, he's going to the north runway. You can pass behind that traffic, turn inbound towards the airport, make straight in runway 10 right.
Go around him, straight in, 10 right, 8261 Echo.
North Bay Tower, Bennett 138 Alpha Bravo, hold on short 10 left, ready for Bennett Box Delta Southeast.
Bennett 138 Alpha Bravo, North Bay Tower, runway 10 left, cliff takeoff, left turn to the boxes, approved operations are at your own risk.
10 left, cliff takeoff, left turn into the box inbound west, Bennett 138 Alpha Bravo.
There it is there. Alright, we gotta get to 122
I'm flying November 61 Echo, runway 10 right, clear to land, Cessna Pine Party arrival.
10 right, clear to land, 8261 Echo.
Number 100, continue on the downwind. Number 3, traffic 3 mile final, 1,200.
Looks at the traffic, 10.
Alright, 3 green down and locked. We're gonna go ahead and put in some
Okay, Dallas
slots.
Link 168 Delta Alpha, about 3 miles west.
There we go.
November 8 Delta Alpha, number 2, traffic mile final, runway 10 left, clear to land.
Alright.
November 6290, North Bay Tower, making right downwind departure westbound. Maintain clear fire to blow.
Alright, flaps are in. Boost pump is on. That's there. Gears are down and locked. Mixture is up.
10 left, takeoff, right downwind departure.
Boy, that is like putting the speed brakes on, isn't it?
Number 6 Whiskey Alpha, North Bay Tower, roger.
Alright, we got a crosswind. Get our speed, power set.
November 9 Romeo Lima, left turn on Echo and ground 120.45.
Left turn on Echo, ground 12045, 9 Romeo Lima.
Band 0 Alpha Bravo, runway 10 left, cliff takeoff, make a left turn to the box. Operations in the box are at your own risk. Join in 2 company. Traffic.
North Ferry Tower.
Yeah, we're gonna.
1 Lima Sierra is
Holy crap, a lot.
Stadium.
Helicopter 1 Lima Sierra, North Bay Tower, proceed inbound for the stadium.
Inbound report Stadium 1 Lima Sierra.
The bandit that just picked up.
Alright, runway is made.
Continue east on in the car, Bennett 138 Alpha Bravo.
Bennett 8 Alpha Bravo, roger. And you want to go southeast or say your direction of flight?
We're going to be southeast, Bennett 138 Alpha Bravo.
8 Alpha Bravo, roger. Cessna 890, contact departure on 128.6.
Holy Lord have mercy.
Contacting departure on 108.6, November 6890.
That was a really rough landing. Good Lord have mercy.
Bravo, base to Boston.
Back 6 Alpha Bravo, roger.
Holy crap. No, that was nerve-wracking. We are done and landed.
I got everything we'll need to fix it in this bag right here.
You got a new RV in there?
Right. Keys, that's it. Oh, get out. Wow. This thing is gonna need the tow truck to get out of here. I didn't think about it, but having the GoPro mounted under the wing of that airplane, I knew it would slow it down a little bit and create some drag, but we put it on like this. Well, I didn't realize that this one thing would make about a 4 knot difference. That's about 5 miles an hour. I knew it would make, 1 or 2, but I didn't realize it would be that much. So we did another speed run on the way home without this camera on there, and this is how it went. When I saw that speedometer hit 199 knots, I was like, there's no way. So I redid it, made sure we were straight and level, and then I saw it touch 200, and then making sure that we're straight and level, not going down, pointing the nose down, getting some speed out of it. And then I kept looking at the fuel burn, and it said 9.2 gallons an hour, and I'm like, there's no way that this is right, because normally it's closer to 10 gallons an hour, 9.6, 9.8. I'm at 10,500, and I thought, holy crap. The new record for the Lancer is 199 knots, at even less fuel burn, 9.2 gallons per hour, which is just crazy. So maybe, just maybe, those speed tape things actually made a difference. 3 knots and somehow or another a lot better fuel burn, which I don't really understand if I'm honest with you. So here's what I propose. We need to do that race again. We need to go test it again and maybe race it against another airplane again. What do you guys think? Which airplane would you like to see the Lancer race?